I know you're gonna dig this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, today's home base, West High. As you can see, it's quite busy. Cars are parked everywhere. People are trying to look for parking, and well, it is what it is. All right, here's the situation. Now, you may or may not know that whenever I park over here at West High, it's a sure indication that I will be riding more inland, and that's what I'm prepared to do. And I haven't done a ride like this since October 18th, since I had my accident over in Torrance on the train tracks. So wish me luck, and I'm gonna be extra cautious while I'm gonna be on the road today. And today's misadventures, comedy of errors, but yet good vibrations. I will be going to Hawthorne, California. And with that said, let me warm up the bones and work up a little sweat, and let's head on out, and I'll tell you what today's journey is going to be all about, ladies and gentlemen. But before I go, I just want to say that where I'm going to go today is actually, it's one location, two different stories. And so yeah, man, it's a twofer, but at one location, which is pretty darn cool. So with that said, let's hit the road with the 1962 Gerardango. All right, you guys, I'm at a Lilienthal Park, one of my rest stops. Just going to get a little drink from the fountain, and I really don't need to, but I want to do it just in case if my bladder gets full. So with that said, I'm gonna drain the lizard, whatever fluid I have in there that needs to be drained. Heading out to City of Good Neighbors, the home of the Beach Boys. But this is not a Beach Boys location. But with that said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Beach Boys actually dined there at this particular diner that I'm going to be documenting. Now, I'm a big fan of Googie's architecture, and if you don't know what that means, you don't know what that is, Google it. That's what I had to do. I just didn't know that that was the name for it, for that type of architecture. And so we're heading out to good old Hawthorne, California. I highly doubt that they're gonna do anything, because I think it's a landmark. I'm not sure, but you'd be surprised what might be considered a landmark, and then next thing you know, they tear the sucker down and build a parking lot or a apartment complex. But I'm going there to document this particular diner, and I'm also going to document that diner was also used for a film location for a Netflix documentary that just happens to be about one of my favorite talented actors. Comes from a dynasty of acting families, one of them that is, and I'm going to document Charlie Sheen. Yeah, buddy. So let me tell you my personal history with the infamous Charlie Sheen. I grew up watching his films. Me and my friends would go to whenever there's a new Charlie Sheen film, we're on that theater like flies on shit. We're at the power line bike path, and so yeah, me and my friends would religiously go to the movie theater and watch the newest release of the Charlie Sheen flick whenever he would come out with it back in the days. So Charlie Sheen, man. So, with that said, I wasn't aware about a Charlie Sheen documentary until my sponsor told me about it, and I'm glad that he did, because it gives me an opportunity to go out there to Hawthorne again. So, I want to thank Jack Bikerama for giving me this awesome lead about Charlie Sheen. And like I said, I wasn't aware that he even came out with a brand new documentary that I have yet to see, because I don't have Netflix. I'll try to find a way to watch it. And also, I'm not really current with the new book releases, but Charlie Sheen wrote a brand new memoir a few months back, so I'll be grabbing a copy of that, man. Yeah, so I wasn't aware of all these goodies about Charlie freaking Sheen, man. Tiger blood, baby. I bet if I did take a dose of the Charlie Sheen Tiger blood, I'd probably freaking pass out, man. If you don't know Tiger blood, you don't know winning, then you don't know Charlie Sheen, baby. Oh, wow. This is a little route that I take from the power line bike route, and they're building a house right here. Interesting. development. It's good and it's bad. It's bad and then it's good. I mean, it's like a tossing up a coin. Sorry, I'm a little winded, a little thirsty, but it's all good. Stay tuned. My location, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to ruin the surprise. We are riding now to the infamous, the iconic Chips restaurant in Hawthorne, on Hawthorne Boulevard. All right, Hawthorne Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about, let me, I'm a little under 2 miles to my location, to Chips iconic restaurant. The infamous Bluebird. Oh yeah, man! It saved my butt quite a few times. Yeah. Yeah. It comes with the territory. Have a good one, man. Thanks for looking out, man. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to your right. Chips. Chips Diner. Chips Restaurant. Okay, cool. I can lock my bike up right there where that railing is. But cool, man. This is where Charlie Sheen, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Charlie Sheen, filmed over here for his documentary film on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, Charlie Sheen walked in through those doors, and just beyond those doors is where Charlie Sheen sat on the booth. And I'm gonna find some pictures. I know there's pictures on the internet, but I'm going to find them for myself and show them to you guys. And I'm gonna see if I can actually sit in the booth and take a picture. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Chips Suite. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just beyond there. So we'll see what we'll see if the South Bay bike rider can get some sort of presidential access and take a few snapshots. Oh, cool. Impala, baby. Yeah. All right. So with that said, stay tuned and let's see what happens. Hey, how are you? Hey,
hello, how are you?
Good. Hey, I was wondering if I could take a picture of, because this is where Charlie Sheen did that documentary.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could, is it okay? I mean, if there's nobody there.
You can take a picture like from there to here.
This is where he's at, right there. Right? Yeah. All right. Cool, man. ¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? Yeah. Thank. Gracias. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, success. I was able to take a picture at the Charlie Sheen booth, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. So success. Thank you, Chips. And I'm going to take an iconic South Bay bike rider photo here in front of the iconic Chips. So if you're in the area, come hang out at Chips and get your grub on. Yeah, buddy. All right, welcome back. Just leaving Chips, and there it is in the background. Awesome, man. Success. I'm glad I was able to film inside. Well, I kind of snuck the camera in there without them knowing that I was filming. And but I took my snapshots like I wanted to. And the iconic Chips, and it's so clean and quiet and very nice and respectful employees that they were letting me do my thing real quick, and it wasn't so busy. And yeah, man, Googie's architecture, ladies and gentlemen, very iconic. And I hope that people continue to come to places like this and support the last remaining independent restaurants such as this nature here of Chips. Not too many are around, and I want to find other Googie's architecture style buildings and document them as well for the South Bay Bike Rider channel. So yeah, support your local businesses, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. I think this is a good place right here to take a picture, man. There wasn't so many damn glass particles all over the place. I parked my bike right over there, but I can do it right over there. So let's take a few good selfies here in front of the iconic Chips. Yeah, buddy. Success, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, pure freaking success. I'm lucky to be able to do what I do. Even if I'm just a weekend warrior, I'm grateful that I'm in good shape enough to, in good health, to be able to do these types of things. So I thank the universe for that. And also success on the Charlie Sheen location. Charlie Sheen, ladies and gentlemen, at Chip's restaurant. I'm so glad that they were really kind enough to let me film inside, or at least take pictures. But I'm very grateful that they let me do that. And so I'll plug in Chip's address in case you guys want to go check out that iconic diner with the Googie style architecture that's no longer in production. And well, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at home base. The official vehicle of the South Bay Bike Rider is just up ahead, about a block away. And that concludes it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This episode is brought to you by my sponsor, Bikerama. Whatever your bike may need, Bikerama will get you back up to speed. Go say hi to Jack and Francisco and the rest of the guys over at Bikerama. I will plug in their address somewhere around the screen area. And also to my newest sponsor, Trash Can Pro. And currently they're located operating at in Buena Park, and contact Anthony Estrada for all the information that you need. I will post his information up there as well in this area. All right, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of my misadventures, comedy of errors, California weirdness, but yet with a dash of good vibrations, ladies and gentlemen. To make the long story short, stay tuned for another episode of the South Bay Bike Rider. Hey you guys, I'm still at home base. I'm wrapping things up. As you can see, I'm almost finished. And I wanted to show you, I almost forgot, my little piece of Hollywood history. I haven't seen much of these around. Actually, I haven't seen really any around. And I got lucky. Now that we're on the subject of Charlie Sheen, I want to show my love and appreciation for one of my favorite actors. I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, even though that, he's... he is what he is, and I'm not knocking him for that. I respect his talent as an iconic actor. But I want to show you this, man. See that? Winning! And there's his signature, autograph, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, it's one of those plastic whatchamajiggers, So... you remember when he was doing all that winning and Tiger Blood stuff? Well, there it is. There it is. My tribute, my personal Charlie Sheen tribute that I carry with me at all times. And you might be asking, where did you get that? That's so cool, man. Well, let me tell you where I got it. I got it at Goodwill. There was a time when I used to work at Goodwill, and don't tell anybody this, but I swiped it. I mean, it's a piece of plastic, for heaven's sakes. So or a piece of rubber. So yeah, I took it. Shame on me, right? All right, but anyways, that's my piece of Hollywood history that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm gonna see if I can find more of these, because this might eventually rip up. I mean, you never know, but it's pretty durable piece of rubber. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. All right, I will see you on the road.